Nintendo Switch 2 potential release in early 2024. We've covered rumors of a Switch Pro, Switch 2, and other things too. So I'm a little skeptical. The speculation comes from a company called PixArt's financial reports. Chinese manufacturer PixArt, known for providing components for Nintendo's Joy-Con sensor and other consoles like the Wii and Wii U, mentioned in their financial report that they are supplying parts for a new console from a Japanese company set to release in 2024. Unless the Sega Dreamcast 2 is coming out, it's either them or Sony. And there is rumours of a Sony PlayStation 5 Pro and a PlayStation 5 Slim. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want either. I'm quite happy with my PlayStation at the moment. Yeah. While PixArt didn't explicitly name Nintendo Switch, it's highly probable that they're referring to Nintendo as the only major Japanese. They're all Januaries now. Japanese gaming company that hasn't released a new system in recent years. There are some other bits of evidence too. So there's a company called, this is where I butcher it, Hongzong, which manufactures metal case, is also hinted at an early release in 2024 for the next Nintendo Switch.
So I think it's pronounced Hongjong.
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 Hongjong. That and Polish. If it's a Polish name, I butcher them. Terribly butcher them. You can give me an Indian name. I'm probably better off pronouncing an Indian name than that, or a Polish name. So so part of me is like, kind of, is it going to be the Nintendo Switch U? Because they did that with the bloody Wii U.
My Nintendo seem to be going through this thing where they do good console, pretty rubbish. Good console, pretty rubbish.
Yeah.
Because the Wii was fantastic. Even my wife is completely non-gamer. She won't really play games at all, ever. But with the Wii, she was playing with us all the time. It was great, fantastic.
She was weeing your wife was weeing everywhere. Is that what you're saying?
Weeing everywhere. Literally.
Please be the clip. Please be the clip for the shorts. Nigel's wife weeing everywhere.
She was weeing in our front room, over in your front room. When Keith came over, it was fantastic. But when the Wii U came out, no, not interested. It was too clunky. You had that really crap screen on a bloody controller. What were they thinking? But this one, they've refined the Wii with the Switch, and I like it. I have held off buying one because I just don't know when I'd be able to fit it into play, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking about buying one. It's like I'm gonna have to, as part of my job, I'm gonna have to start flying out to other countries, and part of me is like, kind of get a Nintendo Switch. You can sit there and play it in your hotel room when you're bored and on your own.
Yeah, you can. So interesting. It's something that I think we're going to keep an eye on, for sure.
Yeah, just to throw in there, Nintendo have been stum about the whole thing. In May, Nintendo president, here goes me with Japanese name.
Shuntaro Furukawa.
It's Japanese, not Chinese. Furukawa. Thank you, Deutsch. Mentioned no new hardware would be launched before the end of the current fiscal year, which concludes on the 31st of March 2024. And they're also rumoured to be, there's rumours of dev kits out in the world with select developers, mainly Nintendo developers. But there's a hint. It's like the bloody, remember the Metal Gear thing? Voice singer comes out as I'm re-singing the Metal Gear theme tune. It's like, okay, cool. And they go, oh no, there's no Metal Gear 3 remake, because they relabeled it to Metal Gear Delta so they could deny Metal Gear 3. Very clever, guys, very clever. I'll remember that for next time when someone denies it. So if they say there's no console, I don't know, there's They're pretty good when it comes to their hardware. They're great at capturing a market. They are. It's weird because I would describe them maybe 10 years ago as being closer to Disney in the kind of video game world, where they got a family friendly kind of feel to everything.
And that is why there's Nintendo World
in Universal. Because Universal recognised that and went quick. And then they got the Mario movie and stuff like that. I think it's true. I think it's true. I do think it's true. I think it'll get announced. It'll get announced mid-March next year. That's what I reckon. And the reason it'll get announced mid-March next year is to get people excited, because when they have the financial results come through and then the new console come through, their stock's going to go through the roof. That's what they're doing. Very clever. I like it.
So if you're watching this video on YouTube, message down below and tell us what it is you think is going to happen. Do you think Nintendo are going to create a new console? Are they going to release one soon? Next year, maybe? 2025?
Next year, April. We'll get an announcement. It'll probably be next year, April, or next year, September, November? So April or November next year. That's when I put money, because they may delay it so they can get more units together so they can ship it out, because they're usually quite quiet and they usually give it like a 6-month gap before they release anything. They don't tell you 2 years down the line like Microsoft and Sony do. They tell you literally 6 months out. It's like, oh yeah, 6 months time, new game to console. Guess what happens in 6 months time? New game to console, because they're pretty good at doing that sort of stuff. And with that, I think it's time for our next story.